Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthri's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get closer.
Oh, so that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Unless you're triplets.
Kaishi, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about, so I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave, not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorthri starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armoraine.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorthri after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
Ah, you're still on.
There's something I need Reen to see. This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just meal. Yulmore doles his stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
I was close. I thought that was made out of like people, but it's made out of Sin Eater. What the fuck? Oh my god! Look at it. Shit.
So it is.
That was close.
In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vorthri wieldeth power over Sin Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? 'Twould serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people, altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
He's turning them into sin eaters. Oh my god. So he had the army out of people that are turned into sin eaters.
Paradise built upon the bones of the poor.
What the fuck is even more fucked up? Their people turned into sin eaters, and the sin eaters are then turned into the mule, and then being fed back to the people. It's just a cycle. What the fuck?
Volthra's deeds are beyond justification, beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's fucking Soylent.
It's highly probable
Green?
that the light
Is that what it was?
will be
Soylent Green?
for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
God damn, what the fuck? That's fucked up. Okay, we're gonna be going in. When we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If we are prepared for this, then let us sally forth. I am indeed. Let us go.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Oh my god.
Long live Lord Vorthri.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Volthra's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphino. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Look at him shambling. Do no more than necessary to secure the base.
Try and stop it!
Keep it up!
Wasting time on Reen. Wasting time, Reen. We hold them here while the rest of us go. Come on.
May the 12 guide you.
Would hammer them wherever possible. God damn, so many of them. One to them, Maria and Jay, would you care to make for a stand? Gladly, Sarah's purpose on the others. Go. Go. Well, that was an alpha. Fuck. Come on. Downstairs, into the tower. Just you take care, Alize. The jesters. Apologies, friends, when you've reached a dead end and on this sour track, there's no turning back. You have a good life. Here, see, and we're not about to lose it. You'll fight us of your own volition, then we will not hold back. Yeah, they're not. Gonna need to be fucking mind controlled to fight us.
I'll break your funny bone.
Who's got the red one down? Aha, I got you.
No more Mrs. Nice Jester.
Okay, let me. Haha. Let's climb the canopy from here. Take the crown. I'd like to die together. Otherman die. I couldn't target them, so. Needs to leave them to be press on. Him.
You will find my master in his chamber. But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
Are you sure about that? You're one of his puppets too.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthre's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
I've fought you enough times. This time I'll make sure I finish you off. Come on. Ever since I submitted to my master's authority, I have been naught but a weapon. I was doing the same moves as he did when I was playing a Syncred. But damn it, I fucked up. Exists only to destroy. Destroy I will. I'll be hitting me this time. Oh fuck, I got hit targeted. Almost fucked that one up real bad. Got this guy. That one. Excess of thunder. I have to try a little bit harder than that. Good. This one again. Almost got him. I think he's gonna have another phase. That 9%? I almost got you, buddy boy. If you will pass me, you must endure all that I have learned on the battlefield before I may weapon forge more. Listen. Oh, it's fucking one of these. Let's get DPS check. Oh god. Got you. Yeah. Ah, there you are, my precious girls. Guess again, lost someone. Or lost people. Are you alright, Sirius? Yep. The citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I only assume Vothri is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper levels while we can. Oh. Gorging himself on sin eaters. Wait, is that how he got his power? To control sin eaters by eating sin eaters?
Lord Vothri, your reign of tyranny is at an end. For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused. And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance for the future of all in Norvrent.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a sin eater. It's a man.
I knew it. I had the feeling that it would be Vothri. Oh god.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this?
What the
There
fuck?
is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah!
Ew.
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Just eat the fucking fork.
Oh god, no. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Oh my god.
Where did he go?
Probably past that big old lift. Oh!
What in the heavens?
Oh my god, what is that?
Did Vorthri do that?
How will we get up there?
Wait. That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
I'll help too.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
God damn, gotta go all the way over there. Can I finally attune to this shit? According to the message against the base, such pressure is required to use these right. What the fuck? What permission do I need? Good news, Ceres. It would seem that Reen is indeed able to reverse the effects of all three's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being, there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting and would appreciate your help if you're willing. Yep. You can now tune to the Aetheryte. Oh, that's what I needed. So here's some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until we can receive proper attention. I would appreciate if you can assist with this task. Now those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelicts and working your way up. When you are done, be sure to let Ryan know. You're now attuned to it finally, goddamn. It hurts, please, Lord Vorthri, take the pain away. Oh, the kind soul is... Oh, my mistress, she's been injured. Please help her. Oh, this one. What is this? Sleeping. A medicine to help her rest while she awaits treatment, you say? Oh, thank you so much. When she began acting strangely, I didn't know what to do. Ow. Must stop trespassers stealing our paradise. Where did you fly to, my sweet canary? This one. Or what happened to it? Wonder if he really had her taken away. I'm sorry, little Joan. My head is all foggy. Look where the chais are. Oh, there you are, Ceres. I just finished eating this man. Now for the next one. You sure you can go on? More out in the derelicts and below, you say? So many of them. But Menfilia entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I can bring them to you. Oh, that would certainly make it easier for me to work. Thank you, Ceres. I'll do my best to keep pace.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Look.
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Let me handle this. Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vorthri is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthri's puppets all this time?
Unfortunately.
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthri's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vorthri.
Is there anything we can do to help?
You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vorthri has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
That big cliff thing.
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top.
The mining folk? Any
After
mistle
the
here?
flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthri took control, it was abandoned altogether.
Any mistle who have worked with that stuff?
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
Oh, you're hiding that secret from us?
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You can't?
No, that's not what I... It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
Well.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
Alright. Is that really necessary to be that loud? Oh, right here. The ladder is situated to the north and west of right. Let us make our way there, Ceres. Alright. Hopefully we can get that thing working. Oh my god, look at these. Ceres, dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? For a blessing they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepared to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Yashtala and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, will attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. Yeah, sure. I think, Ceres, directly to the south thou wilt find a dry dock. A Venmont yard. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. Bow. Actually, we're gonna just go from here. Because it's basically right there anyway, so. Don't worry, this place will see the night sky soon enough. Can't see that thing from here. I see it. Alright. Hello. Oh there, sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it? If you need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. Look into the building for you too, though that'll cost extra. Extra I need it for the ladder. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If we don't have the coin, least you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead. We'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber's lying about the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Grithold for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Take stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. And taking stock for Irvith, are you? Last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted through though, so we tossed them out. 79? 79. 59. Wait, Grithold, another load just right. 13 planks all told, but one's damaged. Going to go for a killing now. 69 then. Right then, bring the good ones here and be sure to let Irvith know as well. How much does that make now? Yeah, you're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. Did you say 13 or 11? That's the details of the conversation. Well, I guess I could just look it up. I was like half 68 in storehouse, 9 discarded, so that'll be 50 59. $13 delivered, 1 damaged, so 12. 71. Could be. Alright, I got it. 106. That's actually what I counted. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? I said the ladder. Are we serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ship to build. Only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge. You reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on this project? He'd welcome the help. Oh, he won't mind. Say that. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with the lumber you need. Yeah. Not only did we get lumber, we even got help. Hello. Ah, thou art returned. Wert thou able to procure the lumber? That I was, plus more. Well, to secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not but that the work shall be completed ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. I'm level 80. Oh god, I'm max level. Wow. But prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, 'twould appear we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou shouldst take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Ready then. I'll wait for now. Bird is gone.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible?
Yeah, huh? Look at that strut.
The most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them. Crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it.
All right.
The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family. Friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amaranth. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
They're saying we could remember.
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source.
Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world.
But I don't.
But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the XIV? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl?
No.
What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
I never doubted you for a moment.
Look at that.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down. Solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett's son. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
Time to go up
The
it
three
then.
of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
God damn it.
That's the spirit. Come on then.
Still wondering what he meant by remember. If the worlds were rejoined?
Too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watch the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure, we ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day. Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
It's the top. But yeah, I was thinking that if the worlds were rejoined, then would anybody who was alive remember everything? Like about the world before the split? And here we finally are, at top rung. The other should be arriving ere long. Oh, for no, Ceres, come up here. There's something I need you to see. What could this be about? I'm guessing just like how the worlds were split, the people within them were split too. There's a village, Ceres, over to the northeast. So there is. After 2 decades without the latter in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. Alright, but that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look, Ceres. Search your surroundings for the mysterious person. Okay. Oh. Did he see me? I located the mysterious person. However, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly returns back to the village. There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. You say we investigate. Curious too, I must admit. And I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. Let's settle then. Let's head out to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. These. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently by your reckoning. Knock, knock, knock. You hear faint sounds from inside the building, however the door refuses to budge. Alize being a peeping Tom. How could she? The cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. What news, Ceres? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. Indeed, while there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Oh, it's him. The painter. You're Tristel, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you. Bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. You could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, though we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Gold broke away from the earth, and just as suddenly the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives? Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? Oh, you see, Valtteri is a fucking sin eater. Who would have thought? The Vothri is a sin eater, and he's fled to Mount Golg. It's a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristel. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Vothri, we must find a way to reach Mount Golg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. This XP that I'm getting isn't going to be doing much.